Welcome back, everybody. In this video we're going to talk about whether or not triangles can exist given two criteria. Understanding that angles of a triangle must add up to 180 degrees. They must sum to 180 degrees. And this is the triangle side theorem. The sum of the two shortest sides of a triangle must be greater than the longest side. Otherwise, it's not a triangle. This could also be said for any two sides of a triangle would be greater than the third side. But for our purposes, we'll know for sure if the triangle can be constructed based on two shortest sides, add them up, make sure they're greater than the longest side. So let's try this out. First question, how many triangles can be constructed with angles measuring 10, 80, and 90? Alright, well, let's get a generic triangle constructed here. One angle is 10, one angle is 80, one angle is 90. And yeah, this is not drawn correctly, but just for our purposes here, how many triangles? So do they add up to 180? Yes, 90 plus 80 is 170, 170 plus 10 equals 180. Alright, now based on the answers here, yeah, we can construct one, but then we could also construct many, more than one, that have these attributes. They could have different lengths of their sides, but as you can have different triangles that have same shape but different size. That's why we say more than one can be constructed. Alright, just in the same way I could construct several smaller triangles just like that. But all these would have the same angle measure. Next question, how many triangles be constructed with angles measuring 80, 80, and 40? Well, if one angle is 80, the other angle is 80, that adds up to 160, and the third angle is 40. 160 plus 40, I believe, makes 200. This does not work. We cannot have a triangle with 200 degrees. They have to equal 180. So we would say none. We would say none. Alright, these questions talk about the sides of a triangle. And going back just to review here, just remember, the sum of the two shortest sides of a triangle must be greater than the longest side. So question, how many triangles can be constructed with sides measuring 15, 7, and 5? Okay, so let's say those are the sides of a triangle. We got to make sure this can be constructed by adding up the two lower sides, the two smaller sides, and seeing how they are, if they in fact they are greater than 15. Is this true? 7 plus 5 greater than 15. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 is not greater than 15. So we would say none, since this is not a true statement. Cannot make this construction. We cannot create this triangle. About this one, how many triangles can be constructed with sides measuring 7, 6, and 9? 7, 6, and 9. Well, 7 and 6 are the two smaller sides. And is it true that that's greater than 9? 7 plus 6 is 13. It is true that 13 is greater than 9. So that means exactly one triangle could be constructed given this scenario. We don't really know anything about the angle measures, but we do know about the sides, and we can say for sure at least one triangle can be constructed with these sides. Alright, let's look at one more. How many triangles can be constructed with three angles, each measuring 64? So 64 for all three, so 64, 64, and 64. Well, if we add all of those up, I believe we're going to get a number greater than 180. 64 times 3, calculator says 192 degrees. We cannot make a triangle that adds up to 192. They have to add up to 180. So this would be none. Alright, thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps your understanding of whether triangles can be constructed.